So just for fun, I thought maybe there might be some folks that would be interested in watching me do some of the work on the zombie piñata. And what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to create the illusion of intestines. Now this is done with at least I've been doing it with spray insulation foam, and what we want to see is, it's going to be a different color clearly initially, and then we'll come back and paint that and put some sort of a gloss on it that would make it look wet. And I know it's kind of, nasty, but that's the point. So this is an experiment for me, the video. The idea, somebody wanted to see it. So anyway, like here's the great stuff. It's like $3 a can, not too bad. And I'm following just, my idea of what intestines might look like. It's not going to be accurate. You can see this is just a rib cage here, and the intestines would be roughly here. And then my intention was to put some more skin down along the outsides to make it look as though it was torn open. Isn't that nice? All right, so we're just going to start out with a thin line here. And this is going to expand as it comes. And then, as you got to the bottom, it would come across. And the small intestine would come across here. And it's hard to control. So what I'm going to do is just kind of like start making a bottom layer. Based on my very limited knowledge of anatomy. I'm going to put another layer on this, thicker. And sometimes this is just, left to interpretation clearly. It might, some gore might be just what you're gonna have to make up or carve off. And that's the nice stuff about the thing about this is that once it's dry, you can cut it, you can sculpt it, this is, you can sand it, it's sandable. It's a really neat product and useful for making guts. Most of this area down here is going to be in pants anyway, because his hips will be like roughly here, I'm thinking. And so consequently, I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to get a little bit between the ribs, because I want that to be like hangy bits of ichor. And by painting this a similar color, the ribs will pop out more, so you'll be able to see them more. And you can kind of get an idea of what you might want to do for making guts. And the paint is really what's going to make it. You're going to come back and put a layer of really black and brown, and then start highlighting those to look more like, blood and guts. So there we are.